Hi, I'm Adrian J, and in this video, I'll be discussing 3 key lessons from the book The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. Lesson 1. Focus less on specific individuals and case studies and more on broad patterns. This is due to the tendency of studying extreme examples of billionaires or CEOs that were at the extreme end of luck and risk and trying to replicate what they did, expecting the outcome to be the same or greater. The author argues that the world we live in is complex and you are one person in a game with 7 billion other people with infinite moving parts. Say I buy a stock and 5 years later it's gone nowhere. It's possible that I made a bad decision by buying it in the first place. It's also possible that I made a good decision and that I had an 80% chance of making money. I just happened to end up on the side of the unfortunate 20%. How do I know which is which? Did I make a mistake? Or did I just experience the reality of risk? When things are going well, you should acknowledge that luck brought you success, knowing risk is around the corner and can turn your story around just as quickly. We should also forgive ourselves if we fail, because risk is a close cousin of luck, and it's an ugly reality. Arrange your financial life in a way that a bad investment here and there and a missed financial goal there won't wipe you out, so that you can keep playing until the odds fall in your favor. Lesson number 2. Enough isn't accepting defeat or a lack of taking advantage of opportunity or being conservative, but it's acknowledging an appetite for more will push you to the point of regret. The author outlines the financial misconduct of Rajat Gupta and Bernie Madoff, both men that were highly successful and worth hundreds of millions of dollars, but their individual need for more and the greed that came with it resulted in their careers, reputations, and freedom irrevocably ruined. There is no reason to risk what you have and need for what you don't have and don't need. The hardest financial skill is getting the goalpost to stop moving. If expectations raised with results, there is no logic in striving for more because you'll feel the same after putting in extra effort. The dangerous balance is when having more money, power, prestige increases ambition faster than satisfaction. The only way to catch up is to take greater and greater amounts of risk. Social comparison by keeping up with other people's wealth is a battle that can never be won. And the only way to win is to not fight in the first place or accept you might already have enough, even if it's less than those around you. Lesson number 3. Earning good investment returns that you can stick with and can be repeated for the longest period of time allows compounding to work in your favor, rather than a one-off return that's difficult to repeat itself. Typically, people who invest think the best way to get rich is to devote all their time and effort to get the highest investment returns. The author outlines how a billion-year history of the ice ages teaches us that you don't need tremendous force to create tremendous results. You start with a thin layer of snow from a cool summer. Then, in a geological blink of an eye, the entire earth is covered in miles thick ice. The same applies to money. Warren Buffett's estimated net worth is $84.5 billion, of which $84.2 billion was accumulated after his 50th birthday. Wow! $81.5 billion came after he qualified for Social Security in his mid-60s. His fortune isn't just due to being a good investor, but a good investor since a child, in fact, 10 years old. His skill is investing. His secret is time, about 3/4 of a century. That's how compounding works. Stay tuned for my next video where I'll be covering the 3 other key lessons from the book the psychology of money.